Well, Godzilla fans, we've all waited a long time for this moment to come, and it's just 3 short days away. I know I felt short of my one Godzilla Kaiju Lounge a week until the movie comes out. Sorry I missed two personal problems, but it just feels so good to be this close to the movie, and I feel right now like a kid waiting for Christmas so I can open my presents. Last night, I listened to the soundtrack for this movie on YouTube, and this soundtrack is just incredible. I can't wait to be in the theaters hearing this in the full surround sound. You know, us Godzilla fans, we've had to swallow our pride a lot over the years, and to see a movie like this that is giving our fandom some serious, legitimate credibility is such a great thing. I don't know if I'm gonna like this movie or not. From everything I've seen, it looks like I'm gonna love it, and this movie's gonna be the one highlight of this month. This month is going to end for me on a very strong note. And I just can't wait. Being a lifelong Godzilla fan, growing up with the franchise, being laughed at for it, and for people around my age, you know what it was like. You could kind of admit you were a Godzilla fan without being laughed at before the 98 movie came out. But after the 98 movie came out, it became a real joke. And you were kind of a Godzilla fan in secret just because you didn't want to get laughed at. And now, our fan base is getting some serious credibility. I know some people have scoffed at fans saying, this film's not going to be as big as Endgame. Why are you comparing it to Endgame? You know, you're right. It's more than likely not going to make the money Endgame made, but for us Godzilla fans, this is our Endgame. And this is a franchise with over 30 movies in it. I have, after today, 2 left in my marathon, minus the anime, because I'm not sitting through those again. No, thank you. Sorry, no can do. Tomorrow I watched 2014, and Wednesday I'll watch Shin Godzilla, and Thursday I'll probably play through a few of my favorites leading up to the new movie. Yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. This is just off the top of my head about the movie. But yeah, this movie is just gonna looks like it's gonna be something special. If you listen to the soundtrack, it pays so much respect to the older films, to Akira Ikafube, to incorporate his music into the movie, be it slightly tweaked, but again, this is something we never thought we would see. An American Godzilla film, in getting to hear Akira Ikafube's Godzilla March in the film. And just that you watch this film, you can tell it was made by Godzilla fans. These are people that, I'm a Godzilla fan. I know what I want to see, and if I want to see it, I'm sure others do too, and they worked hard at giving us this movie. Just looking at the trailers, the cinematography is absolutely beautiful. I can't just wait to see this. By the way, check this out. This was my original NECA Godzilla 84, shipped with a broken tail. At some point, I want to get some resin and resin dye, and I want to do like a little scene like he's in the water. Just random, I know, but he's sitting on my stand where the TV is in my office, which fairly soon I hope to have a PS4 in here and I can actually start live streaming games and chatting with you guys. That's something I'm working on for the future, so be on the lookout for it. But back to Godzilla, Godzilla has meant so many things to so many fans. He's been so many different things too. A kid friendly superhero, my personal favorite, a metaphor for nature or nuclear warfare, just something that doesn't kill discriminately, but his just existence causes death and destruction. He's been everything in between from those two gambits. Like, the lines I most closely associate with Godzilla, and I'm not going to go verbatim, but Professor Hayashida from The Return of Godzilla, when he talked about how Godzilla is a product of man and that we're the real monsters, in lines like when mankind falls into conflict with nature, monsters are born, or in the American re-edit, Raymond Burr's closing monologue about how nature has a way of sometimes reminding man of just how small she really is. She occasionally punishes our reckless ambitions and pride and carelessness. Our reckless ambitions and pride and carelessness are often dwarfed by their strange and terrible by their consequences. For now, Godzilla, that tragic and sympathetic creature, has gone to Earth. Whether he returns or not, or is never again seen by human eyes, the things he had taught us remain. And that's still my favorite interpretation of Godzilla. But as I talked about in my To Feel Like a Kid Again trailer, when I watch these trailers, I'm not focusing on that. I feel like a kid, and I remember the joy I had discovering Godzilla as a kid and watching these gigantic monsters just beat each other to death and just beat the snot out of each other, and just that simple fun. And that's what I'm most looking forward to seeing in this. This movie is gonna be such a love letter to the fans, and I've rambled enough, but maybe I'll get two more videos out, one tomorrow, one Wednesday, and I'm definitely gonna do a review, so this week should be pretty busy with Godzilla content. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Over and out.